Just through all the movies you guys have watched, who is the best basketball player who has acted in a movie? Who is the worst basketball player that's acted in a movie, you think? Just in terms of like their acting ability.
Oh, that like as an actor.
As an actor.
Oh, not as an athlete.
Oh, but you're saying a player, right? Okay, got it.
Yeah, correct.
Well, I'll go ahead and say Anthony Edwards. I believe in hustle, right? I believe that dude has got a career after basketball's done.
He's got the juice.
I really believe. Yeah, I love his personality. I love seeing him on camera, so he's probably my pick.
I love that he took that role. I always admire, like, especially because he was young. It wasn't like he had this cemented great reputation or anything like that. And I love that he was like, "Yeah, I'll play your villain, and I'll play him really well, and I'll dive in." I love. I loved Anthony Edwards in that. I love Woody Harrelson and Wesley Snipes and White Man Can't Jump as well. Like Wesley Snipes, again, not a very good athlete. Like they had to, account for him in Major League as well. But their pairing and the way they can trash talk each other and stuff like that is great. As far as the worst, I don't like Michael J. Fox is a terrible athlete, but he's also Michael J. Fox. Like that's Marty McFly. I'm not gonna, speak.
But if you're asking about basketball players, I'd say pick anybody from Uncle Drew.
Oh, if we're talking about, are we talking about the actual player, like NBA?
Yeah, just some player from the NBA or college.
Oh, I misunderstood.
College.
Oh,
yeah, NBA or
yeah,
college.
because I was just thinking Anthony Edwards in general is one of the best basketball movie characters ever. Man, yeah, I guess Rick, I'll be honest, I haven't seen Uncle Drew.
You've never seen Uncle Drew? Dude, how long you been doing your show?
Yeah,
get on that.
You know what? It just wasn't high on the list. If we're talking like Shaq and Kazam, that wasn't his best.
How about let's talk about Bob Cousy and Blue Chips sitting there having that monologue, right, with Nolte
draining the free throws.
Draining three throws one after another. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah. So
his little cameo was pretty impressive.
Yeah, I think Shaq as essentially Shaq and Blue Chips is good. I would say of all the actors, like Penny's the one who's a little outclassed in that movie. But it's really fun watching Shaq and Penny play basketball together. I'm sure there's like some NBA players had just a terrible performance somewhere that is just right at the top of my head that I can't pick out.
I'm thinking the basketball players in that Whoopi Goldberg movie in the 90s. Eddie. Yeah,
Eddie, that movie
atrocious.
That movie stinks.
It's horrible. I have like a soft spot for it. It's terrible, but like I just hate watching it. And I think Rick Fox is trying so hard just to be
so one that we never talked about this one, Kyle. I know we're over time, so I'll be quick. Do you guys remember? Is it Celtic Pride with Dan Aykroyd?
That movie also stinks.
Okay, I watched it one time. I saw it in the theater when it came out, and I remember going out going, I think that kind of sucked. And I never watched it again.
I had to do it. I did it on the podcast, and man, that stunk. That's that's a real past his prime Dan Aykroyd. It's Dan Aykroyd and Daniel Stern and Damon Wayans, which should be a good recipe.
And I don't remember if there were any NBA guys in it. I don't know if there were any cameos in it.
I think there were. I know like Damon Wayans plays for the Celtics, but I can't remember. Again, that for me that was one and done. So the second the credits rolled, I was like, I feel comfortable in saying I'll never watch that again.